Hello everyone, it's Al Nigrin from the New Jersey Film Festival here. Today I'm going to be giving you an overview of the upcoming New Jersey Film Festival, which will be taking place from September 11th through October 16th, 2014 on select Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. If you'd like to look at the lineup, you can go to our website, which is www.njfilmfest.com, all one word, njfilmfest.com, or you can call us at our office at 848-932-8482. Today I'm going to give you an overview, as I mentioned before. We have a series of revival films, mostly experimental stuff, that will be taking place on Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. in the Ruth Adams Building, room 001 on the Douglas College campus of Rutgers. Our very first program, in fact, takes place there, and that's going to be on September 11th. We'll be doing a George Méliès retrospective. If you're fans of the Martin Scorsese film Hugo, you know who George Méliès is. He was one of the film pioneers, one of the first science fiction filmmakers, a fantasy filmmaker who was making films as early as 1896, when the motion pictures really started to make their way into the public consciousness. His films were pretty short, anywhere from 2 minutes to 15. His most famous film was A Trip to the Moon, which was probably the first science fiction film based on a Jules Verne and H.G. Wells stories, where scientists make their way to the moon, encounter aliens, which they proceed to zap with their umbrellas, and they vanish into puffs of smoke. We'll be showing new prints of a lot of Méliès's films, including The Man with the Rubber Head, one of my favorites. And Méliès is the star, the producer, the editor, the choreographer of all of his films. He wanted to be a magician. In fact, he made a trip to England at the behest of his parents, who wanted him to become a multilingual speaker, and he spent most of his time at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum and at magic shows. So he really wanted to become a magician, and he did a wonderful job creating special prestidigitation effects and magical shows prior to becoming a filmmaker. So come and check out that program, September 11th at 6 p.m. Then our competition program begins on Friday, September 12th. There'll be 3 short films and a feature. We'll also have an interview with the film director and lead actor of the feature film that evening, called Leaving Sarcadia, and I'll be doing an interview with Evan Weinstein in subsequent weeks. So come and check that program out. It's really wonderful. Then on Sunday, a short animation film and then a documentary film about St. Benedict's Prep, which is based in Newark, New Jersey. It has a wonderful reputation, 100% graduation rate for underprivileged kids in the urban environment. Mary Lou and Jerome Bongiorno are the directors. We screened their first film that's part of a trilogy about Newark, New Jersey, Revolution 67, which were about the Newark riots that took place in 1967. And so they're back with their second film, and there should be special guests at that screening. That's going to be on Sunday, September 14th. Then the following Friday, a really wonderful, wonderful feature film from Hong Kong called N+N by Yan Chi Lai. And it's a wonderful film about a little girl and her grandfather as they make their way through Hong Kong, planting bamboo shoots, trying to restore a kind of environmental presence in an urban landscape that's being forced upon, a redevelopment that's being forced upon these wonderful villages on the outskirts of the town. A really highly recommended film in Cantonese, subtitled, on Friday, September 19th. Then on Sunday, September 21st, we'll be doing a double bill of wonderful films, triple bill, excuse me, that have a kind of experimental flavor. Balcony, which comes from Kosovo, is an Albanian subtitled, is a one-shot film. There are no edits in this film. It's called Balcony, and it's about a 10-year-old boy who's sitting on the edge of his balcony, and people think he's going to jump. And we get to see what the crowd thinks as they mill around the space. It's really funny, and you got to see the technical wizardry and how this film was pulled off. Then the feature that evening is Sound and Chaos, the story of BC Studio by Ryan Douglas and Sarah Levitt, a wonderful program that I'll do a special program separately in coming weeks. Then on Sunday, September 28th, a series of short films, and the feature is called The Grounds by Peter O'Melia, about an alcoholic who's trying to find his way in life. It's a really funny indie feature, and we'll be screening that on Sunday, September 28th. The closing weekend of the competition, on Friday, October 3rd, we'll be doing 2 documentary films, Hope on the Horizon by Donna York. She'll be on doing a filmmaker interview too, and Dog Down by Jean Leblanc, which is a wonderful, inspiring documentary about discarded dogs who are given a second chance by bonding with prison inmates. A really amazing film from North Carolina. And then our final weekend of the competition is on Sunday, October 5th. We'll be doing a series of short films. Most of them are from Jersey. The highlight is Lydia's Story by Nan Bress, a moving documentary about a woman who went through the trials and tribulations of living in the Soviet Union during times of genocide. Other wonderful films that evening are Love Express by Patrick Chen, She-Wolf by Alex Toppler and Daniel Shapiro, and Take It However You Like by Matthew Riddle, who's one of our interns who made one of his films, and we had people that didn't know him watch the film and they loved it. So it's a really funny film, and hope you'll come and join us. The rest of the film programs we have are experimental films, but for those of you who missed the New Jersey International Film Festival over the summer, we'll be screening the Best of program on October 11th and October 12th. You can see the winners of the Best Short, Best Feature, Best Documentary, Best Experimental, and Best Student Films that evening, those weekends. The Innovator on Saturday, October 11th, is a wonderful animation film. Lies I Told My Little Sister will be back again, as well as The Sound, My Most Handsome Monster, and Rye Coalition, the documentary about the band, on Sunday, October 12th. Thanks for listening, and hope to see you again in coming weeks. Enjoy the beautiful weather, the fall weather, and if you need more information about our program, remember, go to njfilmfest.com or call us at 848-932-8482. Thanks for listening.